Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, Morgan and I are doing a big job. Today is the day. I know I'm excited. Morgan, I don't think he's too excited. He's not feeling very good today. What, you got a little?
Yeah, just a little cold, midsummer cold.
Yeah, a little allergies maybe.
I've been outside a lot.
Yeah. So, but he is stopping by. Came by last night. He's heading down to Starkville, Mississippi to take care of a bunch of apartment things before this fall semester takes place. Got to get parking pass and all those type of things. You ready for school?
Oh yeah.
Summer's never seemed long enough, but then whenever it comes time for school, you're like, I just want to get this going. Because you're pretty close to graduating, really. We got a year and a half, 2 years?
A year and a half.
Year and a half?
Less than that.
Oh yeah.
We got to lock in.
Yeah, that's right. But I got contacted by Signature Solar that R&L Carriers has my 4-car solar racking carport. That is right. They've got it in Arlington, Tennessee, and I am on my way to pick it up. Morgan's helping me, and got the new equipment trailer. This thing is a 14,000-pound trailer, and the pallet is 19 feet long. The beams are 18 feet long steel beams. I believe it weighs 4,300 pounds. Okay, this 14,000 pound trailer. Did I say 16,000? It's 14,000 pound trailer. I said that last time. 14,000 pound trailer. I believe has at least is a 10 or 12,000 pound lifting capacity. Payload. 10 or 12,000. I just forgot. Again, I've just got, this is the second time I've used the trailer. So far, it's been very nice. It sets up easy, it loads easy, and connecting, disconnecting. I love all the features of it. So, thumbs up to it. But we are heading, and R&L Carriers is a big trucking company, and we're not using the company in Rossville. They were very nice saying that they would do it for me, but when I arranged for the shipping, R&L Carriers was actually the people that are shipping it, and I know exactly where they're at, so I'm just going to go pick it up from them. And I talked to them, and I said, I've got a 20-foot long equipment trailer. They said, no problem, we'll get you loaded up. And well, that's the way to do it. Getting it unloaded, okay? It being 4,300 pounds, and I really don't know how it's going to be slid up in there. I may have to tailgate the trailer. I may have to come from behind with the old blue and pull it out the back, set it on the ground, and drive forward and let it fall. Or I may pull it out on the ground, come from beside it, support it, drive, lift up, drive out from under it, and then set it down. And where we're going to put it is going to be right in the center of where the carport's going to go. That way all my beams and everything I just got to move things around off the pallet. That's the plan. Sound like a good plan to you?
So how much is this, and you're gonna let it fall off the trailer?
4,300 pounds. You don't think so? It's steel. It's 100% steel. There's like no
glass. And solar panels.
No, it's not the solar panels.
This is a solar panel.
I have not ordered the solar panels yet. The solar panels are on back order. I'm ordering 48 solar panels. They're on back order. But I did order already the inverters and the batteries and all that, so that's coming too. But no, this is just the steel frame that you mount all the solar panels to. Does that make more sense? Yeah. Yeah, no solar panels in this pallet. But again, got it from Signature Solar. It is a Chico USA carport, solar carport. Go check them out, Chico USA. But I got it from Signature Solar. Signature Solar has all these really cool things. That's who I'm getting my inverters from, my batteries from, my solar panels, my disconnects, my cabling, everything from Signature Solar. I've got a link down in the description if you want to go check out Signature Solar and all they have to offer. It's they have a lot of solar stuff. They're one of the premier solar suppliers in the United States. They're out of Sulphur Springs, Texas, I do believe. You can't beat something out of Texas, you know what I mean? what a crazy week. I put it out on Ramblings yesterday, between dropping Lillian off, helping David with his solar, getting all the grass seed put in, the storm, the hurricane that came through and having to correct all the flood damage, the live stream, and then of course I got a cool video out yesterday of the well being dug. Did you see it? It was really awesome. Joey Logan from Fayette County Well Service, him and his guys did an amazing job getting that well in. Did you watch that video yet?
Watched it with you.
Well, yeah, did you watch? Yeah, you did the premiere. Morgan came in, and when the premiere was going on, so he got to sit down and do the premiere with me. That's right. That was fun. I like doing premieres. Who likes whenever I put out a big video like that, doing a premiere? Let me know down in the comments if you like that, and if you don't like it, let me know too. I'm trying to judge. You know, should I do the David from Come On Homestead? Tim doing another premiere. I was like, well, I want to talk to the people while I'm doing the video. You know what I mean? It's pretty exciting like that. Last time we did a Ramblings, Morgan people were saying Morgan's not much of a talker. Today he doesn't feel well, but in truth, how much did we talk last night?
Yeah, he kept saying, hold on a minute, let me type.
Oh, you mean during the premiere? Yeah. I meant after dinner. With me, you, and Gavin. We had dinner over at Grandma Carol's. Grandma Carol made a homemade chicken pot pie. Gavin, you remember my son Gavin came down, and we talked about superheroes, video games, YouTubers, and goodness gracious, Morgan knows a lot about all that stuff. How'd you get so up on, I mean, is it just part of your childhood, or?
Yeah, I mean, I started watching YouTube when it was made, and like, you know, you said before, I was the one that told you to start making YouTube
He's
videos.
The one that got me doing YouTube, so he's the one you can blame or thank.
Every single time I come to his house, he makes me do something, and so I say, well, at least video us doing something, so get something out of it, and then we get to go back and look at it years later for memories. But yeah, so I just always, I know all the lore of YouTube, and so I feel kind of jealous that he's this big YouTuber now, but he doesn't even know the history of
no, I don't know anything about it. I mean, again, all I used YouTube back then was just to look up how to do something, right? And that's why I do so many of those how-to videos. That's what I used it for. But now there's this social aspect of it. Pretty cool. You guys, I mean, I love every single one of you. When we come in, we do our live streams, we do our memberships over there on RidgeLife. That social aspect, of course, all the family that I've met, I mean, the friends that I call family now would have not have met because if it wasn't for YouTube. So thank you, Morgan. You increased my family. I've got 35,000 family members now. Hopefully more soon. I got a bunch of people behind me, don't I? Say, Tim, you're driving too slow. Well, I got a big old trailer back here. Plus, I'm doing a video. So this is a beautiful road, isn't it? You remember being on this road before? This is taking the back road. This is horse country. We have lots of horse ranches and beautiful houses up on hills. We have. Oh, did you see that car? No, that's a new Vet. That was one of those ZR1s or Z01, whatever you call it.
That's a Camaro.
No, that's a Vet.
It's the ZO.
Oh, they have one like that for a Vet too. But so that was a cool video we did yesterday. I have got a video coming out Sunday or Monday. Haven't determined when. It is me ordering my shed to house. That's right, the shed to house is going to be a powerhouse, right, where all the inverters and batteries and all that are going. And I wanted to look very similar to my barn dominium. So Brad up there, Southern Outdoor Specialist, did a really good job, and I think you're really going to like this video. I go around and show you the sheds and the features and all that. Then I actually get to sit down with Brad, and you get to watch me order it. I mean, if you were going to go in there and order it, you would see exactly what the process looks like from beginning to end. And I even threw a little blooper in at the very, very end. I think it'd be pretty funny. So that'll be out Sunday or Monday, not quite sure. Of course, I still got to work on the grass seeding and fertilizing and putting the lime down and the harrowing. That drag harrow is pretty cool. I'm working that drag harrow that I got at Tractor Supply when you went. Worked great. And I end up using the deep tines. You'll see that on the video. When you flip it over and the tines point down.
So it's almost like a tiller.
It is very much like a tiller. That was very, very cool. So yeah, I think you're gonna enjoy that video as well. Well, let's see what else I got going on. So we got the shed ordering, the grass filling. What else is there? I've been talking to David and Anthony today about scheduling our next motorcycle ride. And Anthony wants to do a camp out, or a overnighter somewhere. And I told him Eureka Springs, we need to do the pig trail up Eureka Springs, something like that. Well, he barbecue, what's it called? Beer, barbecue, and bikes. That's up in Rogers, Tennessee, near Eureka Springs. I think that's in September. So we may end up going up and doing that. So if you're in that Rogers area, Eureka Springs, you may see me, David, and Anthony at Bikes, Beers, and Barbecue. Beer, Bikes, and Barbecue. If you know what it's called, leave a comment down below. I don't remember. But I'm really anxious to ride that top portion of the pig trail there, or the pig trail. I've rid Scenic 7, and I told the top portion of Scenic 7s are really the way to go too. So we did the bottom portion of Scenic 7, and I think when we come back, we'll do the pig trail up, and we might do Scenic 7 back. I gotta figure out how to do all that. And then of course, we want to do a family float trip on the Buffalo in Arkansas. Now you're going to the Buffalo in Tennessee, right?
Oh, there's another one?
Buffalo in Arkansas. Oh, and it's got huge cliffs and caves and waterfalls. It's shallower. You have to, depending on what time of the year is what portion you can float. Because right now on some of the floats, you have to actually get out and carry your canoe or kayak and then get back in. It's called portage. Is that called portage? But if you go in the upper part, that's normally really deep. Now it's shallower this time, in the late summer. So if you know much about the Buffalo River in Arkansas, where we should put in the family, White Rock Homestead, they're at the top of Arkansas on the west side there. And then, David and the 41.36, come on Homestead, they're down closer, towards Hot Springs area. If you know how to get it, where the best place for us to get in on the Buffalo in late summer, where to get in there without having to carry your kayak or whatever, let me know, because I want to plan that out. And you're more than welcome to come to it if you want. But he's going to the Buffalo in Tennessee in a couple weeks, and that'll be the second time you've done this, right? And you promise you're not going to jump off the too high cliffs, right?
Jump off every cliff.
No, because it scares me every time I hear about young guy. Because I actually knew when I was growing up, I knew a guy. He was a little bit older than me. He dived off a cliff into a river and hit a rock and broke his neck and was paralyzed from the neck down for the rest of his life. And he was only in his 20s when it happened. It sunk in, and now every time I dive, I always get in the water where I'm diving, and because sometimes there'll be a rock like 3 feet away. So I get out there, I swim, I go down, I make sure every area below where I'm going to jump down is clear. Then I get up and I dive in. It's really the only safe way to do it.
Well, I'm never the first one to jump, so.
But you gotta make sure you know what's below, because I know as a kid, I'll tell you a story here. I grew up at Wapapilla Lake in Missouri, and there was some bluffs at Eagle Point we used to jump off of. And my blinker's not. And I would jump off the bluffs. Well, there was this tree growing on the side of the bluffs, and you could climb the tree and you get even like 12 foot higher and then jump off. Well, it kind of angled to the left. Well, I got up there and I jumped off of it, and as I hit the water, luckily I went feet first. As I hit the water, there's a cliff. The water is on the cliffs. Well, the cliff kind of jutties out to the left, and as I was going in the water, I was feeling the face of the cliff touching my hands going down as I was going down. If I would have gone like a foot shallower or more to the left, I would have like bottomed out on the cliff as soon as I hit the water. Because the top of it was just like 2 feet deep right there. But it was like 40 feet deep where you normally jumped off the bluff. Stupid things we do as kids. Stupid things. He wouldn't be here right now if I'd have made a jump 1 foot to the left. Oh man, so many stupid things. And I don't want to hear the stupid things you've done that you barely lived on. Don't tell me.
I only do a couple flips.
I don't care. Yeah, flips are fine. You know, as long as you know what's below you. It's like doing pew-pews. You know, pew-pews are fun. Pew-pews are safe if you know what you're pew-pewing at, what's behind it, right? And you do a good pew-pew control of the safety and all that. You know, 100%. But he's got to do things the right way. Turn right here. So, what else is going on this summer? Well, when you go back to school?
August.
Oh yeah, so you got a little bit of time left. He rents an apartment off campus there. Him and how many? You got 3 roommates?
Yep.
Yeah. Is it a 5-bedroom?
Five bedroom.
Is there no one ever came into the 5th one? Mm-hmm. So does that mean y'all pay more because of that, or
no? They
just haven't filled it, right?
It's supposed to be locked, but we go in anyway.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, it is weird. In college, you don't pay for an apartment and then split the rent. You pay for a room in an apartment.
Yeah, because these apartments are made for college students. It's not just not like your general apartment. There's a common area.
You know, there's a full family that lives across the hall from us. Wow. Not college students, so it is weird.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's in a college town, so they do it differently.
Yeah, Starkville's a nice town too. So yes, I'm picking this carport up, and I am recording it too, so you'll get to see the pickup and the delivery, and hopefully I don't drop it off the back of the trailer and bend or break something. But once I get it on site, then I got to start getting the concrete pillars put in so I can start erecting it. And David's going to be in Florida. He may actually stop by on his way back from Florida, and it'd be about the time that I'm putting this together. He may, I know he's got a lot to do on Come On Mountain too, but he may help me erect the steel structure. You know, he's got a lot of experience in steel ironwork like that. You know, I'm in the steel industry where I make steel. I really don't work with steel. He's got a lot of experience with that, so he might be able to help me assemble that. But then about 2 weeks from now, this power shed is delivered, and I'm going to frame out an interior wall, get it insulated, and then start wiring it and setting up all the solar, because the solar should be in by then, and then I'll have it start working on the solar. And then when the solar panels come in, I'll get the solar panels up on top of the carport, and I'll have power. And I was telling you on the Ramblings yesterday, and it was totally jacked up the number. I got the numbers right. It just like pulling teeth. The 48 solar panels at 500 watts a piece bifacial max. You know, you don't always get that, but that's 24 kilowatts. So 24 kilowatts in PV solar output, output of the solar panels. The 3 6,000 watt AC inverters, that's 18 kilowatts of AC output to the house, right? But they are 8,000 kilowatt DC input. That's from the PV. So that is 3 times 8, 24, right? 24 kilowatts. So 24 kilowatt from the solar panels, 24 kilowatt input into the inverters. That's the perfect number, right? 18 kilowatt AC output. That can start, you know, 18 kilowatt. That's like 10 RV air conditioners I can run at one time. 10 RV air conditioners. Isn't that crazy? Definitely don't want to do that in a full house. And then on the batteries, it's going to be almost 31 kilowatts in batteries. It's going to be 6 EG4 LLS batteries. And I plan on buying another rack in the future. It'd be 6 more. So that'd be 60 kilowatts, 62 kilowatts, 61 kilowatts of power. And I was telling David, with the 6 batteries, I could run for 14 hours straight with just off the batteries, like a whole house, a whole everything, or more. That was just like worst case scenario. Air conditioner running nonstop, never compressor, never kicking off. You double that, and you get over 28 hours of running. Worst case scenario, of course, you know, that's not worst case scenario, right? So it's gonna be awesome. More than enough to power everything. And hopefully when I go about getting the foundation in and start building the shed next, foundation being done by this fall, next spring, Morgan's far enough along in college when he comes up next summer, he's got a lot of that civil engineering knowledge, and maybe he can help me put it to the, apply it when we're doing the truss cutouts and the timber frame joints and all that stuff. That'd be so fun, because I don't know nothing about that. You know, I am not a carpenter. I'm an automation, electrical, industrial, you know, engineering kind of guy. Don't know anything about that type of construction, so I'm gonna be learning it as I go. And hopefully he has a lot of knowledge to impart to me. So good whenever you get to a point in your life when you've, you know, collected all this knowledge and wisdom and stuff, and then all of a sudden you've got a son who is actually more knowledgeable in an area than you. That's besides video games and YouTube. Because there's a lot of kids that
I've been like that for a while though.
Like what? Calculus?
Yeah.
You didn't know I did calculus, and as high as you can do in algebra. I've never done to the level of calculus. Calculus 4 is what you're in? Yeah, I've done like calculus 1 but I've done heat transfer, fluid flow, thermodynamics already, statistics. I did nuclear engineering. I had like a whole year of different nuclear engineering classes. So I think I still got you a little bit on that. But no, he definitely has the math above me. I'm here on math. He's there on math. So, all right, guys, we are getting close to picking up this. We are almost at the courier facility where they've got it to be picked up. So, guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Hopefully, Morgan gets to feeling a little bit better. And until then, keep rambling and go RidgeLife.
Woo!